Hello and welcome to my channel 2 spoons of oil. Today we'll be making a very healthy pasta and that's going to be in spinach sauce. Alright, so let's get started. Due to the lockdown I couldn't get wheat pasta. If you can then great. Cook it as per the instructions on the packet. I preserved a cup of a similar quantity of pasta water also. That's going to help you make the nice consistency. I have a bowl of pureed spinach here, which means that I steamed the spinach. Once it cooled down, I pureed it. Now, often I've heard that at some places, the spinach that we get is a little bitter. What you could do is add half or a quarter of onion while you're steaming the spinach, and then you go ahead and blend it in the mixie. I have about 3 tablespoons of oats. Now these are quick cooking oats which I dry roasted so that the rawness or the raw texture goes away. And then once it was cooled, I went ahead and blended it in my mixie. So I have a nice powder here. I will need this to add the creaminess because you know what? There is going to be no cheese in this pasta. Moving on, what I have is I have garlic here, which is about 5 to 7 pods of garlic. This is my homemade pizza pasta sauce. I'm going to use that. About half a tablespoon of salt. Use it as per your taste because again spinach has some salt and when we boil the pasta we use some salt. I used about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper powder. I have some chili flakes, some mixed herbs. Here I've grated some nutmeg, so this is basically nutmeg powder. I had some baby corn in my fridge. I'm going to use that also. Corn kernels, I'm sorry. And I also have some onions. Okay, this is about 1 medium onion which I've chopped. So now let's get started. Now as you know, when we cook the pasta we need to add a little bit of oil, so which means I'm left with little oil because my channel is 2 spoons of oil. So here what I'll do is I'll just take 1 teaspoon of oil for the amount of pasta that I showed you. Look at the amount of oil that you have. Now when you're cooking with less oil you need a little bit of patience so that whatever you're cooking does not get stuck on the pan that you're using. Once it starts getting heated up, I'm going to add the garlic, and once the rawness of the garlic goes away, I'm going to saute my onions till they become translucent. Now this is how the onions look like. They're nicely done, a little translucent, there is no rawness left. At this stage I'm going to add the sweet corn kernels that I have. Now because of the lockdown, I couldn't get my hands on yellow and red bell capsicum, the bell peppers. What if you have them, then you can chop them and then add it at this stage and stir fry. After a few seconds of stirring continuously, I'm going to add this entire content of the spinach puree that I have, and I'm going to stir it for a couple of minutes. I am now adding at this stage the oats powder that I had prepared. Give it all a good mix. After you've cooked it for about a minute or two, add all the masalas. Add all the dry ingredients, which is my sauce, the salt, the black pepper, and half the quantity of chili flakes, half the quantity of mixed herbs, and all of the nutmeg powder. Now if your sauce gets a little dry, we will use half the quantity of the water that I had kept. Alright. After about 5 minutes of continuously stirring, my sauce is ready. If you can see, it's so nice and thick. I've taken it out in another bowl. Now let's go ahead and make our pasta. In a mixing bowl, I'm going to add the pasta that I have. This serves one, alright. If you see, my pasta is very, what do you call it in Hindi, khila khila. Now this is possible if I've only made sure that I've stopped it in the right time of the cooking process. I'm going to add my pasta sauce here. and give it a good mix. So now you see the pasta is ready. I'm just going to add a little bit of chili flakes and it's ready to be devoured. With that, I'm going to wrap up. This was 2 spoons of oil, a healthy recipe of a spinach pasta. Go ahead, try it at home, and in the comment section below let me know what was your feedback. Alright, with that, do wait for more recipes, subscribe to my channel. Till then, bye bye.